What's up? I'm Bohan, and this is my teamwork. This trip, we all meet up in Oregon, and we had a little meal, called up the locals and headed out to the trails, and the trek up to this spot was insane. We're crossing these ravines that you got to walk across a bloody tree trunk with your bike in one hand, camera gear in the other, and dodging poison ivy the whole way up. We had on the trip, we were hanging out with Darren Reed, who's also a Northwest local, and they were kind enough to take us into their spot and show us some love. We got to film in there, take some photos, and just have an all-around good session on some sick jumps. Every day you gotta wake up and disappear behind your makeup. Take away your calendar, watching you can't keep track to your heart attack. I'm living in a magazine, page to page of my limousine. Hey, I'm sitting, you can't follow me. Take another bell and I'll see you later. I'm not living in a real world. I'm not living in a real world. I'm not living in a real world no more, no more, yeah. I can read whatever I want to. Talk to me, I even agree. But every day is a holiday. You can look through your past and take running around. You will never walk on the moon. Leave your body and fly through the road. You will never conquer me, 'cause I'm not here, you're not there. I'm not living in the real world. I'm not living in the real world. I'm not living in the real world no more, yeah. There was a couple of good concrete parks like close by. First one we went and checked out was Target, and it was a sick little setup. So we wrapped up at this last concrete park, and weather was looking a bit iffy, so we just hit the road. We had a couple of hours ahead of us to get up north, and came across a sick little go-kart shed, and we all decided we want to get out there and battle. Right directly in front of the go-kart track, there was a car park full of water.
How's that sound? It's like Budger said, it sounds like a ticking clock or a bomb.
We had a little sedan Malibu, and one of the hubcaps just busted off and was floating in the middle. So final day on the trip, we're up in Washington. We get to ride the sickest trails up there.
having the locals there, Paul Kittner, Darren Reed, fellow Aussie rider Dane Searles, and the crew.
What a day to actually go to work.
They had the barbecue there for us. Being at the trails, you know, the session went for a solid like 2 hours, 3 hours. It was an awesome session. Because of the wet conditions, you know, the jumps were kind of icy a little bit, but Doyle was still fired out this huge downside whip on this massive right-hand hip. Getting done right now, wrapping things up, packing up, head back to California and get some waves. So we decided to head down to the beach and just do what I like to do when I'm off my bike and just get some waves and just be in the water. I really wanted to be shooting this fence like down the street from my house, so we just warmed up at the skate park. And then headed over to this other location where this banked fence was. At the school where we wanted to shoot this fence, I've been there before and set up, like, checked it all out. We got in there, took the shot, and just got it done. It worked out, so I was really stoked on it. So the last few months, been on the road, filming, riding some rad spots. Got to hang out with a lot of good friends of mine, and we'll do it again tomorrow if we had to go.